Hello Flosstube, it's Amber Rogue Mama Stitcher. It is Thursday, October 10th, 2024, and it is a nice mild day, and you know, I've been getting some stitching in, and I hope all of you have been too. It's been 2 weeks since my last Flosstube. And between the Flosstube number 62 and 63, there's actually 3 weeks. And I said 2 weeks. I hate when I do that. So I just wanted to correct the record on that. So mainly what I've been doing, I'm sitting in my new stitchy chair that I will show you all at the end of this. I hope you don't mind. I'm a little bit off center, but I love my pieces and I want to show them. Since my last Flosstube, I've been stitching on mainly the Maria Bravco Cute Patterns by Maria Trick or Treat piece. I absolutely love it. I had committed to finishing it this October. Let's see, I believe I started it 2023. Now I'm going to kick myself for not checking first. But yeah, so here it is this time. I believe last time when I did a Flosstube, I think I had finished or been working on the bat cupcake. And then I've been working on the ghost cupcake since then, and all of this I finished right here. So yeah, I love these so much. These are so cute. Little ghosty has the boo sign. You know, the little eyeball candy is probably my favorite out of everything. I couldn't wait to get to that. And then the bat cookie was super easy and super quick, and I love doing those 3 little candies, and those were really easy and quick too. So yeah, I enjoyed that a lot. And you know, I love the black and the orange with the contrast of that creamy color and the orange on these 2 candies. I think they're so pretty. I love contrast like that, colors bringing out other colors, and yeah, I simply just adore this piece so much. And this piece now is all complete with full stitches, and the only thing left now is all the back stitching, except for I had done the spider web on the donut here. So there we go. You can see that. And this is about the same time when I bought this. hand-dyed fabric as when I got the hand-dyed fabric for the piece right here, the Witch in the Cauldron. But you can kind of see the similarity. Hand-dyed by Rolanda. So you can kind of see the two. So yeah, I love it. I give you a closer look. I do a little craft room tour at the end, or it's probably going to be the majority of this video is the craft room tour at the end, or after this. So yeah, it's oh, I just love this piece so much. So yeah, I just enjoy everything about this. I might have started this in 2022. I think I might have started in 2022. Yeah, isn't that pretty? Oh, gorgeous. I love the poison apples mystic. So my favorite part that I got to first was this, you know, pumpkin mug. I had to do this one first, and I did. So yeah, Cute Patterns by Maria. And she has been so cool, like paying attention to this piece. She loves it. She loves the fabric. So yeah. I got up at 4 a.m. I think I look really tired. Sorry, my eyes are like red. Okay, so and then I have been working a little bit on my Treat Heart Pig by Gloria and Pat. It's Care by Cousin. I had to wash this there was this little stain. I wasn't really sure what it was. I didn't know if it was oil or what. So I think it's just a stain. It's not going away, and I'm gonna stitch right over it. It's not gonna be a problem. But yeah. So, and it's an 18 count. You know, and I think it's actually ivory. I said it was an antique white, but I think it might be the color ivory, and Regency Mills, like vintage fabric. So really pretty. And I think, well, basically I just stitched more rows down here, just brainless stitching and watching The Mentalist, and I actually finished The Mentalist. So that was really neat. There's my bag, my Care Bear bag. Oh, it's so pretty. Okay, and this is what Treat Heart Pig will look like when he's done. So cute. Okay. So yeah. Oh, and stitching 2 over 1. So love that. And I forgot to say, this is a 28 count linen, and I'm stitching 3 over 2. So yeah. I love this piece so much. I know I always take my little screen grab with it. Okay, and then did I have anything else? Oh, the Maria Bravko piece. I probably should just show you the finished piece, like the cover photo, just because of the back stitching. It is different. And then I also changed that to red, that lollipop. You know, just in case you haven't seen my Flosstube before. Yeah, so there it is. And I started another piece that, you know, I started last year, I believe. I'm so bad at remembering. It just, like, last year has been a blur, to be honest. So it is this, I wish I could stop saying I'm so sorry, you guys. It is Silent Phantoms of the Night by Twin Peak Primitives. And I got really excited about starting this, and, you know, I just had so many starts, I couldn't really, you know, give every piece the justice it deserved, and also show it the passion that I felt for it. You know, so last year, or the year before, I think it was the year before, I think it was 2022, I started this. By the way, this needle minder is from Annie XO Needle in the Hay XO, and I think I might have forgotten to show it on my last Flosstube when I was showing my Stitchy Kindness, and some of that was from her. And yeah, I think this got lost in the bottom of the bag, and I had seen it when I first opened the, you know, the care package from her, and so it's so cute. Hello Kitty, it's so perfect, because now I'm going to be working on a Halloween cat piece, and she's a little Halloween cat. And then I did show this needle minder from her in the last one. But yeah, so that's where I've gotten. I started stitching this row last night on the moon, and that's the addition that I put on this year. But I had already stitched this part right here and stitched the top 4 rows of the moon, and this fabric is absolutely enormous. I'm not taking it out of the Q-snap, but it's I believe I might not have the label anymore. Okay, I do have the label. It's Picture This Plus Haunted, and it's Belfast linen, 32 count, 26 by 35 is how big I had to get this piece. You know, fabric for a 21 inch by 20 inch, you know, finish on a 32 count of this. So it's really big. I mean, I think that's really big. So, you know, just a great primitive. You know, isn't that fun? I love the cats. They're so cute. So super excited. I love the jack-o'-lanterns, the little mean little jack-o'-lanterns, and that house is great with all that bright orange. I'm super excited for that. And my Erin Never can say it right. Yeah, I don't want to say it wrong. But the Erin like Totten bags or something. I know, like, when I'm reading it, I know what I'm looking for. But yeah, it's a pretty cool bag, huh? I believe Mary Daydream Stitcher gave me this bag. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. And then the inside. Yeah, love it. So, these colors on this fabric are worth looking at, okay? So, hold on. Okay, so those colors on that fabric, oh, so gorgeous, right? Oh, I love them. Okay, so that'll be really pretty. And all this, so it's a mix of ammo and, you know, DMC, and then I got this black label, CXC black that, I would say it's, you know, when I started this, it's a bit of a challenge, you know, just more so than a DMC skein would be. It just kind of, it rolls up a little easier, you know, when you're stitching it. I think Picture This Plus, it's a little rougher, I think, than the linens I'm used to, and, you know, that's okay. It's just, you know, I'm just not used to that, and I'm using something that's like an inexpensive, less expensive, you know, quality, you know, floss, and then this kind of rough, little bit rougher fabric. So it was a little bit of a challenge to stitch this and keep the stitches nice. But I mean, I think I did. It's just, you know, I'm not used to having to make that much, kind of pay that close of attention to what, you know, how the floss is behaving. So anyways, I think it's really pretty, and I'm excited to get on with that, because I really did want to finish Trick or Treat first, and, you know, I have mainly now back stitching, but anyway, so, but, you know, see, the stitches don't look bad. Those black stitches, stitching 2/2 on the 32 count, so beautiful. And then my other focus for Halloween will be the spooky teapot. I was reading sideways and upside down, and but yeah, the one that I am selling with Emily, my 12th house creations. She and I have a very like-minded taste, and there's where I was when we, you know, when I kind of left off there. This is on a 32 count linen by Witchholtz, and I just got the called for on this. It's Tumbleweed. Yeah, so really pretty color. I love how it turned out on the cover photo, but it's a little more kind of what is that called? It's sort of like a more olivey looking green than I thought the cover photo looked like, and that's okay. You know, see, but I love the way these oranges and the grays and everything look. I get focused on something else, and it doesn't mean I don't like to stitch, you know, what I'm, you know, my whips and things. So yeah. Yeah, so I'm super excited. Emily said she and I definitely need to resume that together. I think she's almost done with hers. And then she said we need to get going with the Halloween in a Jar, I think it's called, by Tiny Modernist, obviously, my spooky teapot. So, yes. So those are gonna be my focuses now. You know, Silent Phantoms of the Night, Spooky Teapot, and maybe Treat Heart Pig. So we'll see. But yeah. So I know I'm gonna kick myself if I don't remember. And I think I am stitching all with called for DMC. And oh, there's a couple ammos in here. But oh, I got these on Flosstubers. I do need to show you, don't I? So, and thank you to the new subscribers who have come my way since the last video I did. I appreciate that very much. I really mean that. every new subscriber is, you know, awesome, and I love your comments and getting to know new people, you know, that you like, you know, similar things. So beautiful colors. Yeah. So yeah. So pretty. Sorry, I'm adjusting to my new spot to film in. So really super cute floss drops. There. Okay. And I love the colors on there. So I also have haul to show you. Not a lot. Oh, and I wanted to show you my book of days real quick and tell you who has mentioned me. So my book of days for October, I put a little bit more on there. I don't know if I've shown you October, but I love these stickers. I get them from Teapot mostly. So cute. Little cat. The Halloween bucket. Little zombie cat. Very Edgar Allan Poe-esque cat. Yeah, so cool, really cool mushroom. Oh, I love that mushroom. Sort of like a over the garden wall mushroom. And one of the quotes is, "Whatsoever thy hand findeth to do, do it with thy might." That's a sampler verse. And then, "The moments fly, a minute's gone. The minutes fly, an hour is run. The day is fled, the night is here. Thus flies a week, a month, a year." And that's another sampler verse. So, and my focus was Halloween treats, the trick-or-treat. And then a start was the Shabby Autumn Calendar, which I already started a couple months ago. So, well, a few months ago. Yeah, so at least I'm kind of on track on that. Yeah, so I'll probably just put in the comments like when I actually did start the Halloween treats piece, just because it is important for me, and I can't remember off the top of my head if it was in 2023 or 2. I think it was in 22. And also the other two, I think I'll just put those, you know, well, the other three whips. I'm resuming. So, yeah. Let's see. So the lovely people who have mentioned me in their floss tubes are Britches Get Stitches, and that is Natashia, and I've seen her comments, and I can tell already by her projects that I'm going to love her floss tube, but I have not watched her floss tube only because my time has just become so limited since I started working, and so I'm going to get started on that probably tonight, and you know, just make my way. I think she's got about 32 floss tubes, and she's very I think it is about 32. Yeah, pretty sure it was at 35. Anyways, it's below 40, over 30, and I believe she has very close to 1,000 subscribers. So she still is in the under 1,000 subs club, but she's about there. So she's doing great. And then Sarah, I swear I am stitching on YouTube. She has mentioned me. Like I sent her some quilting squares, and she's made her cat pillows. She has a cat who likes to sleep in her dough bowl on top of her cross stitch projects, and that will never do. I don't know, like having cat fur on her project, she sounds like she did not like that. So she made them some, I gave her some like cat and dog like quilting squares, just some things I thought she'd like and just have fun with. And so she made, out of her cat quilting squares, made her cat some dough bowl pillows, and now the cat is sleeping in her dough bowl on the appropriate pillows that are made for her cat. So that's cool. So that gave me some, like delight to hear that. I love cats also, and let's see, and then Annie at XO Needle in the Hay XO, she found her Rainbow Bright Gloria and Pat book on eBay, so I'm super excited about that, and for under $20, so awesome. Anyways, I'm trying not to sneeze. So I will thank you so much for joining me. Oh, I do have haul. I promised you I was going to show you haul. So this actually is an incomplete purchase because I ordered this from Primrose, the Primrose Cottage, and I met those ladies earlier this year at the Stitch West in spring, and they were just wonderful, and so I've really been paying a lot more attention to what they put out in their store. And this Quaker pillow, oh my goodness, I'm gonna make it. I love it. And honestly, I accidentally ordered the PDF. I wanted the little booklet, and so it's okay. Like it's the same price, but you just have to spend over $100 for shipping, and I did spend over $100 because I thought I was getting, all of the paper copies. But that's okay. This is the only one I accidentally got in PDF, and it's the one I wanted to start stitching first. So it actually works out pretty well. So it's really pretty, right? Oh, I love that. And I think it's so fun. Little kind of candy corn, part of the Quaker going on right there. So love it. And then her quilt, it's I think it's designed by Lindsay Waite. Go look at it on their Instagram. It's the pumpkin patch quilt, and the fabrics that they chose, I bought the kit for the fabrics that they, their example quilt is made out of. I absolutely love it. So I'm gonna work on that. I don't know how quickly I'm gonna try to make it, but I think it's so pretty. And I think it's a 32 inch, table topper, 32 inch by 32 inch. So I'm not super ambitious when it comes to quilt making. I don't think, like, I'm okay with smaller ones. So excited about that. So okay, now I'm going to sign off for now, and thank you so much for joining me. Thank you to everybody who has subscribed, who's mentioned me, who's commented, who shared my videos. I love you all, and I appreciate you all. And I hope you enjoy the tour of the craft room, and hopefully this wasn't too different and awkward, and kind of, I don't know, like it's different for me, so I feel like I'm being awkward. But anyways, thank you for looking at my book of days with me and for talking with me about my plans, and I look forward to hearing from all of you and seeing you later. Love you. Happy stitching. Welcome to my craft room tour. The craft room is my happy place. This is where it starts. And I've got my needle minder magnet board. And there's my stand that my husband made me. And the frames can hold a Q-snap and then a scroll frame. And, he made it out of like wheelchair parts that we got at a thrift store. And, obviously pieces of wood that we bought ourselves as well. I painted some of this metal. He's just made an awesome stand for me. I just kind of went away from using stands as much. I lost my favorite stitchy chair in a move, and then it just hasn't been the same using a stand since. And then what's in the box is a stand that will hold a bigger frame. So I haven't opened that yet. And then here's my, my shelving for a lot of my patterns. These up here have like this little toe up here has like a lot of finishing things, like for sewing. When I do FFOs, when I make the stockings into, finished, their finished product. So yeah, a lot of stuff in there for that, like cording, for piping, things like that. And a lot of finished pieces are up in that too. I keep thinking, oh no, I need to finish those and never get to it, but I will. So, and then I've got my soda stitch patterns that are on paper up here, and Mirabilia, Bella Filipina, some cross stitch magazine, patterns, and some Gloria and Pat in this one, strawberry shortcake and Care Bears. Yeah, and then that, the shelf has, this is soda stitch right here, and these are just, full of digital patterns that I've purchased, and I've just printed them out to make sure I could have a copy of them. I also put my finished patterns in there too. I haven't put this one in there yet, but that's what's about that. I mean to put those, mean to put that away in there. Sorry. And then I have some Veronique and Ginger books here. Just absolutely love those. Christmas and fairy tales and like shops, little salons. And then, just a lot of their kind of like card stock from their website, those. And then also a couple of the Cuore Botte Cuore patterns up here, just because they don't really go in a 3-ring binder, but I don't want to forget about them, and they probably could go in one of these, but these are getting really full. So yeah, and then the Craftways holiday collections, and some Joan Elliott's, some Cooler Design Studio, stocking books, Leisure Arts, stockings were hung, just some really beautiful books that I just love, treasured books and myths and magic there. Okay, and then I've got this kind of random, like, drawer of, needle minder supplies, and some really adorable, things I want to make into needle minders or just use in some kind of finishing, like FFOs, and I need to put these, like, flosses away, that kind of thing. Some things from my stitchy retreats, intended stitching accessories in there. And then a lot of my fabrics, hand-dyed fabrics that I'm stashing till, I find a good use for them. I'm sure you all know what I'm talking about. And, more stitching accessories, magnets to wrap around your Q-snap. Got some, my floss drops. I'm sure there's a better way to store those, like if I had a pegboard or something, but sewing kit, bobbins probably fell out of the other drawer, maybe not. And then just fabrics that are kind of more basic fabrics down there, like just Ada's and, maybe things I'll give away, fabrics I give away to people. Under my table, it's a lot of, it's some kind of storage items and some other items. I can get to that in a minute. And then we've got my sewing table, and then my very bright light. I love that. A lot of FFO items in those little, kind of teal or turquoise, boxes, and some stitching magazines that I want to, get patterns out of. And this is like a little scripture bag that my mom made for me. I've wanted to show Flosstube, the community, this for a while if I haven't, but I kind of used this as a little bit of an inspiration to make my trick-or-treat bags for my kids. I can show those. The trick-or-treat bags have not been perfected. I think they could be better, but this is from like when I was maybe 5 years old, maybe even younger, maybe 4. So that's, about 40 years old, that bag that my mom made me. I love putting the initial on people's, you know, on the little kids' trick-or-treat bags. I think that's so cute. Anyway, so then I've got some finishes here on my table. Little dough bowl with, you know, out of season pillows. You know, I just think they're so cute. I love them. You know, soda stitch, ink circles, more soda stitch. You know, just glorious soda stitch finishes and FFOs. And Stitchy Princess Black, her Baba Yaga. I love this piece so much. And she's featured that on her Instagram, which I appreciate so much. I'd show that maybe a little closer. It is such a cute piece, little hedgehog. And then I finished it with these little mushroom beads. You know, absolutely love those. My little poppy roots dragon. And then this is my quilting side with the quilting shelving, you know, and my sewing, just sewing box there, scrap quilting fabrics down here in these two little bins, and showing off my Thor, my love for Thor, and whenever we get to talking about Scrapper 142, Topaz, what do I always say, and it starts with a B. But let's see, what is it? Oh my goodness. Oh, I'm struggling now. The Thor, am I forgetting the name of Thor? Is it Ragnarok? Oh my gosh. Wow. I woke up at 4 a.m. Anyways, my child, my 18-year-old, a few years ago made this in school for me. And I appreciate it so much because that was one of my favorite lines. And yeah, my Wonder Woman, love that. And then I have this little, you know, this little shelving. I have two of them. I really like them. I just kind of put put patterns and you know, kits and things in there. For Flosstube when I'm preparing and when I'm, you know, filming a Flosstube. And it's not the most organized, but I do like just having the quick transport of the little shelves and the little baskets. You know, I like that. So, you know, I can carry it around the room and things. And then the other side, this is the newer side. With my chair and my ottoman, and I just love it, and my shelving, you know, that has my project bags and a bunch of floss, and yeah, I just love it. Just try to kind of make that a little wider of an angle. So yeah, I love having my new wall space, and yeah, it's just gorgeous having all that, and just, you know, I just love all of it. You know, so there's I got these from these 3 little ceramic pieces from Temu, and I got these from Exo Needle in the Hay, Exo Annie. These little pens, I just thought this was perfect to put the pens in. And then I'm putting that on my nightstand in my room actually, but I had to show it off because it's so cute. Anyway, so I'm not sure what I'm going to do with the strawberry vases, but I love them also. And then this mushroom lamp turns on. I'll have to show you in a second. Okay, there. See, it's on. It's really pretty, huh? I love how that glows. And then my samplers, my historical samplers from Northumberland Sampler House, my model stitch of Lizzie Petty, 1874, and this is Marjorie Petty, 1870, and then this is my Elf Tree by Soda Stitch. I just love this piece, so Now it has a permanent spot instead of me having to, you know, rotate it out with, you can see, with this beautiful lady, mermaid, the Queen Mermaid, by Nora Corbett, from Mirabilia. So gorgeous, and sorry about the glare. It's kind of, yeah, but you can kind of tell it's stitched on an opalescent 28 count, which is kind of bigger than the standard for a Mirabilia. There you go, normally with a 32 count, but at the time I was really used to 14 count, doing a lot of stockings on 14 count, so I just went with a 28 count, and I think it turned out really beautiful, and I love it, so I'm glad I went with that. And then my cute little Halloween party soda stitch finish, and then my Spirits of the Dead, excuse me, by Modern Folk Embroidery. I love this finish so much. I got this brass frame from the 70s on Etsy, and it's completely, my husband even cut it down and everything, and I put those black roses on there. Got a black mushroom from Timu, and these cute little ghosties. And I love that little scissor holder. And my finish from, I think this is Natashia Kazarina. Yes, it is. Okay, and then I put a little broom, a little sparkly broom there. And this is hand dyed by Rolanda fabric, and another little ghosty, so cute. And that's my soda stitch. FFO, I think it's just called Hello Halloween. Should be on her Etsy shop. There is a little candy corn that it kind of busted off of this piece that I need to put back. It goes up here on the left, right there. So, yeah, and then I've got my rainbow fabric with the ice cream ladies that, you know, permanently can have a spot, because I was kind of rotating that out with the with this piece, the knitting kittens piece. So now they both can have a permanent spot, because there's enough now. Yeah, so yeah, I didn't name off every piece. Maybe I should have, but that was Yoga Cats. That is Puppy's Bakery. Yeah, and sorry, don't want to make you dizzy. Okay, and then Wee Little Stitches, and I have these completed pieces I need to make into FFOs, because certainly some of you have seen these before. This is a cat in a cup, or kitty in a cup, so to stitch, and Svetlana Sikar, penguins with balls, and let's see, the Gloria and Pat Rainbow Bright from the Color the World with Love booklet or book. There we go. So cute. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I'm so excited that I actually got some things hung up. And then there's my beautiful project bags. A lot of Sheba designs by Melissa there. Some of these are just kind of more random. Some of these are made by a friend, Erin, Stay-at-Home Stitcher, and a lot of them, and some of them are just those kind of, you know, inexpensive bags from Amazon. And I definitely have, you know, shown off these bags and told you guys all about them in the past. So this carries a lot of, this is AMO floss right here, those two boxes. That one is Fancy Floss, so those two are Paris, that is New York. No, hold on, I think this is, I'm sorry, this is New York. This, the design for this box from Joann's. And this is Hong Kong. And I got these from Michael's, these hollow books. And I love them. They're great. So if I could get them out. It's kind of harder to do it one-handed now that I'm finding out. So just a second. All right, so this was bursting at the binding. So that was what was in the Fairy Tales book. It's just extra ammo. I got another set of ammo. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. I'm trying Try not to make you too dizzy here. My cat just got under. Okay, there we go. Well, hello. And then these is like the bow system in the 3-ring binder. And then these are, would you stop? Oh, meow. Oh my goodness. Okay, okay. This has extra floss in it. This is like my old kind of original DMC organization. They're like kind of like little hardware organizational bins. And then I got this one from Amazon, which I really haven't filled up, but it's meant for my AMOs and my probably just AMOs. I was thinking I'm gonna get another one, so one can be AMO and one can be CXE. So just haven't bobbinated them all and filled them up yet. They're all, you know, everything I've used so far has been in projects, you know, kitted up. So yeah, I have stickers on top of everything. You know, just my Care Bear obsession. I have showed these before. Yeah, they're really cute. I love them. It just makes me happy to see that. And then this is like kind of my Krynic, and all that floss over there is like kit floss. My cat is literally right here pushing me aside. Okay, so my cat took a break. So these on the top right, that's all kit floss. And I've just kept that, you know, as part of my stash because sometimes these colors are not 100% always DMC colors. And so I've actually been able to use some of them several times for different kits and things. So that's pretty neat. But also looks like a rat's nest, but they really aren't like tangled. They're tied in a way that they don't get tangled. So yeah. And then I think I talked to you already about the DMC and CXC. And then here's my new ottoman. I'm super excited to show you. Really cute little kind of mushroom-esque ottoman. And there's the storage. Isn't that cool? Little storage area down there. Haven't put anything in it. There's my chair. And I love it. These are from TJ Maxx. So it kind of had a little, like a, you know, flaw in there, like the little stain, you know, and I figured I could try my hand at getting it out, but we got like more than $10 off because of that. So I thought that was cool. But yeah, so and it swivels. So yeah, just real easy. So I love that. And yeah, and there's, you know, my little, I don't think this is officially an Alt-Light, but that's okay. And my husband made this 3D printed cover because it was just so bright everywhere, that halo. Anyways, yeah, so I can, yeah, thanks for joining me, and I can end this you know, craft room tour, and I hope you all enjoyed it, and I will talk to you later. Have a great day, and thanks for joining me.